Good morning and welcome to Morning Light Radio. Well, once again, we have a beautiful day. Clear skies, nice sun, and I am feeling a lot better than I was yesterday morning. So I got some pretty good sleep, had some interesting dreams. One of the dreams I had, it was kind of this common theme of trying to get back home. In this particular dream, I was walking home, and I know it was quite some distance. I didn't have my phone on me because I was going, I really ought to get my wife to pick me up. And I was in my boxer shorts, and there was like a little bit of rain puddles on the ground, and I wasn't in a exactly familiar space, but I kind of like knew the direction of where I needed to go to get home. I made myself an extra special morning drink. And it is ice water with sea salt and cayenne pepper and lemon. And it feels like a really nice detox drink. And I kind of just naturally started making this drink. And I later read that, yeah, it was actually like kind of like a thing. Salt water kind of detox. So what is going on in the world, in the inside world? I went to bed last night, I was listening to some audiobook. And it was the title was, I don't know, something about the mind or freeing the mind. Something in that, to that effect. And it was a short book, I think, an hour and something. Up to 2 hours and something like that. And the author made some hefty claims. Kind of about unraveling the power of the mind by an explanation, by a written slash spoken explanation of how in his work, how the dual minds work, meaning the conscious and the subconscious. I'm kind of trying to digest like the idea of using words to unlock the ability, like these abilities, kind of conjuring creation. Well, I think it doesn't have a really strong track record. And I could be wrong, but these type of books and conferences, classes are very popular and have been very popular for a long time. And I think there's something to gain from reprogramming one's thoughts and belief system to some degree. which could be equally deleterious to a person. Um, Let me know if you know what I'm talking about there. And you see kind of like a lot of the same type of suggestive evidence. And I'm not at all like, I wouldn't argue against these possibilities. I just think that there is a certain feebleness to my own mind that can, that's just not unlocked in this way. And then kind of the stories that I use for evidence is, people healing from cancer or other illnesses that people bringing good health and wealth into their lives, against all odds usually. But deep down inside, I think we're all amazing hunters. Or trackers. I think this kind of artificial idea of wealth has been propagated into our psyche for a very, very long time. And all of it is artificial with real consequences. So I get it. I'm hoping to point out that most of us have love for other things than wealth, and most of us have different purposes other than making a name for ourselves, making a fortune for our family. Okay, that should be kind of obvious. Now, as I pulled out of my driveway this morning, there's a group of 3 ladies taking a nice Sunday walk. And there's something inside of me that like wanted that experience. I thought that was cool. And there was this voice inside that said, "Why are you so weird?" And you just don't blend well with polite society. Everybody wants to be in accordance with each other, full of agreement. There I come to offer some strange, abstract possibility. Yeah. That had a friend reading some book of wisdom or something like that. Specifically suggested to not kind of do what I naturally do, which is find some alternative argument and really not for there's not like a there's nothing that really seems to matter. I did think like, oh, that would be nice to have a few friends in the community. Take a nice walk. Do the healthy thing with people. I had a pretty cool day 3 days ago. It was kind of an honor. We had one of my best friends for over 30 years had his son come by the house and say hello and hang out for about an hour. Young about 22-year-old little guy, fresh out of a prestigious college, full of nervous energy, anxiety. When he came to see his extended family, I thought that was really cool. And I had my another friend's son come in. For whatever reason, he thought that I would give him he asked for a guitar lesson, so I said sure. And we spent a good hour and a half practicing on the guitar. It feels nice to be part of a community. We have our own children, and they have their friends, and their friends have their parents. And I do stuff like this, so as you can imagine, I'm a little bit of an oddball. And I'm actually pretty good at having a nice conversation with people. But to me, it's always about digging deeper. Going a little bit farther, getting a little realer. And just finding connections. It is a bit of a challenge, I'd say. don't want to squander our energy foolishly. Sometimes it's hard to do, but it's really nice to find time to take care of your body, take care of your mind. You know, we keep finding these cities under the ground, these high population buildings, structures. getting older and older. Comes to my mind is this kind of like constant toil of societal demands. This is an awfully foggy bridge. But I got a good 50 plus feet of visibility. It's kind of cool. It's like you're driving into nothingness. Coffee time, brother. How you doing, my friend? Hope that you are having a fantastic Sunday morning. You know what? And I'm sure you are. I know that you are, well, from what I understand, you don't work on the weekends, which is how it should be. You deserve that. You worked hard for that. And to me, every day off is a holiday, so hope it is pure joy. I'm kind of cruising, jibber jabbing. Just kind of hope that I find some thread and I can pull something interesting out of myself. And sometimes that happens, and most of the time it doesn't, which is cool. Just kind of fishing around. I find myself often going back to just to our belief system, to my belief system, to the human belief system, and how we came to conclusions. What I found out about my own is that there's just a lack of supporting evidence for a lot of beliefs. And I'm not even talking about like the spiritual side of things. Just how many beliefs people hold that are based on hearsay. Or because Google said so. Or because, ChatGPT or something like that said so. Or because we saw a video that was compelling. And then it's always fun when you find yourself in a position to argue something that you don't have any any evidence to support. That's always a good one. Okay, so I'll try to speak a little clearer here and a little bit louder. So I'm using I got my Technica headphones with a built-in microphone, and I have a very loud truck, so it revs pretty loud when I just drive normally, and so maybe it's really sucking, or maybe my microphone is starting to wear out on me or something. Probably for the best if people can't make out a lot of my words. Yeah, I've tried a lot of different things to do this, the commute chat, but the headphones have been the best. But now that my family has grown, the truck is sometimes too small to fit everybody, so I got kicked out of my van for the most part, which is a lot quieter. Yeah, you can hear that just constantly. It's great for making the own sound. Oh. Perfect. Perfect homing hum. Yeah, I got a message from StreamYard saying that I think beginning of January they want to charge me $44 for a service that I'm currently paying $10 for. And $44 is a little more than I am willing to pay for this stuff. So I got to figure something different out. If I, feel like continuing, which I think I'll have some fun. But yeah, it's kind of there's always something, right? Yeah, I try to give a warning, but then I've given it so much I forget. Like, oh, I should probably let people know that this audio is highly filthy. Actually, I bought a pretty cool microphone that goes right into it's a shit. I can't remember the name, but like a directional mic, and it plugs right into my phone, and I get a pretty good, clear recording. Better than the headphones. The headphones aren't bad actually, but better than the headphones. However, that does not work with StreamYard. So if I record like a video or something, just like a regular video, that mic works, but it doesn't work with StreamYard somehow. So yeah, I've tried to do different things. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that would definitely make a big difference. The only thing is just a little bit limited on the phone with StreamYard. So a lot of microphones won't connect. So the headphones connect for some reason. Bluetooth, which I try not to use too much Bluetooth on my head, but I've been doing that now many mornings. So I guess I'm willing to chance it. Yeah, to me, mics are so much fun. Yeah, maybe one of those little clip-on mics, like the news reporters use, might be helpful. It has to be small because anything that I've mounted in a car gets too much vibration. Especially in this car, but even in my van, if I hit a bump or something like that, it's pretty horrific. Or you gotta have like some freaking amazing quality shock mount. I did some of these videos before I got into the actually streaming. I would just do the, recordings. So the morning light radio began as driving and mostly was driving. I did a few at home, and when I was on paternity leave, which was a lot of fun for me, so I was able to have a good recording and even prepare materials and stuff like that. But yeah, this has been just like always for the most part, a commuter thing, and it just really nothing prepared, nothing whatsoever. The few that I did at home, I was able to prepare some material. It's just a different beast at that point. So yeah, it's kind of really just doing a little something to kind of prepare for the day, to wake up my inner voice, if you will, to sometimes have a nice chat. So I've had Blood Scotsman. It's been a long time. He dropped some truth, some amazing stuff in the chat, but he's came on in the morning before, and I would be able to have a ride and have a conversation. And Just Me Art Pain's joined me a few times in the morning, but a lot of the time it's just me, and that's why I decided to identify it as a new word that I ran into recently, which is soporific, and I hope that I'm saying that right. I. And because it tends to be some monotone monologue. And I feel like once in a great while, I'm like somewhat excited about the thought process. But I don't want to kind of determine. Just want it to be a little bit more open, almost kind of like some shadow work, really. Of course, it changes the dynamic, right? When you have, when you have somebody that you're chatting with, so that always brings in a new space, a new development. A lot of times, I'll go through these about an hour-ish, and without any comment, and I don't know. I just assume, that it's for me only, and that's probably what it is most of the time. Just kind of try to stir something within. Also just try to set myself up to try to face the day with good intent, with firm intent, and kind of just to enjoy it too, and just enjoy whatever gets thrown my way. I work in the retail world, and so I get to meet a lot of cool people. Sometimes I'm in situations where people might be stressed out, whether it's a co-worker or a customer. Or myself. And, but not just about work, but just about being in contact with humans and opening up myself for the best interactions. I really like what I do, and I like talking with people, finding out about their lives, seeing the pregnant ladies, and then seeing them, some months after, and seeing the babies, seeing, people that moving into a new place, or changing their lives, whatever it is. morning is kind of like an opportunity to just kind of posture my thought process. Where I can deal with the fire element, the water element, the earth, and the wind. And hopefully with some grace. And some, like, in extreme sincerity. Laughing with people. You know, sometimes I got a call yesterday. One of my yeah, I like that. That's a good. That makes sense to me too. Yeah, sometimes we just gotta shake things through, right? Kind of do whatever we found helpful to move, stale energy and bring in some nice, the good energy that we want to attract or want to embody even. Dr. Pyrostine is a smart man. That dude makes some freaking cool content. His brain works in a way that mine doesn't quite work, but I can appreciate big time, like, the intelligence of his content and the build up to the message. Yeah, it's cool to be able to meet cool people like that. Hey, thanks for coming and chatting. It's about my time to get ready for my morning meeting. And have a great day. Great morning. Enjoy your Sunday, my brother. I see a lot of the Sunday Fun Day streams going on, and you know what? I'm all for it. I hope that people are having fun. Having fun is healthy. That's what we should be doing. Having fun is good for everybody. So I'm gonna make my way, play my funny little outro song. Right on. Hey, thanks again for stopping in. Appreciate that much. It's always fun to have a friend out there questioning what the hell I'm doing, helping me, making it clear that sanity is not that important to me. Or at least leave the face of it. All right, my friends. You guys have a great day. Catch you later. Wake up to